Hey everybody, welcome to Red's Ramblings. This is it, the day everyone in the world, 7 billion plus people, have been waiting for. Red Ish, my buddy Ish is here. Red Ish and Pizza episode. This man, Ish, I'm gonna let you take it away because, like I've been saying, I never would have thought of doing an all pizza episode. I told you that, when you mentioned it. Never would have thought of them in a million years to do it, but that's a thing I'm known for. My love of pizza, pizza tattoo, pizza this, what have you, And since you decided, let's do a pizza episode, so much cool shit has happened. We got shout out. I don't know how to pronounce his name. 88. Who the sound you're here? You should be hearing the soundtrack when this plays, or you are hearing something. And that's from 88 or D San 88. I don't know, however you pronounce your tag, whatever, my bad. But the soundtrack you're listening to in the background, that's from him. And I think we should start off with one of the biggest and most coolest shit, in my opinion. We got a sponsor for this episode, don't we, Ish?
Oh, yes. We got a sponsor. Congrats, Red.
Dude, again, this is because of you. If you had never wanted or mentioned a pizza episode, I never would have reached out. Never would have reached out. But where is it? Everything. Doughboys Pizzeria in North Augusta, where I live. Huge thanks to them. Josh, the owner, Jeremiah, their brothers. These guys collectively have probably 30 to 40 years together of knowledge of making dough and making pizza. When I sat with Josh Friday, I think, it was Friday, and he gave me like the lowdown of the history and how long the family, them two brothers, have been doing it. Like, I was naming off, other restaurants in the area that I've been to, and like, oh yeah, I helped them start that up, or my brother helped them start that up. My brother helped build that restaurant, like literally foundation wise, blueprint, helped build it. And I was like, dude, I think if I remember correctly, they've been lover of making pizzas and been doing this off and on since like the mid 90s, if I recall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they've been doing it for a long time. And now Jeremiah ended up buying what's now Doughboys, and Josh is running it. Jeremiah, shout to him as well, because the man also has 2 other jobs on the outside of being this owner. So 3 jobs on top of being a dad too. So that's 4 jobs. Yeah, being a husband, that's 5 jobs, This man's doing it all and still found the time to, I would assume it's like his dream to own his own pizzeria. I know it would be mine as well, but no, I don't. I let other people deal with that.
Hey, someday you could do that.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, huge love and thanks and everything go out to Doughboys for that and for this, because hopefully, which also, through the 19th and the 23rd, down here in the CSRA where I stay in South Carolina, they're having a promotion for the show. If you call in your order, or you go to the restaurant and sit down and use the code word or promo code, whatever you want to call it, Ramble, you get 10% off your entire order. They also, and this is an everyday thing, if you're military, fire department, EMS, first responder, basically any of those, 20% off. But that's year round. My thing, for those of us that aren't any of that, the regular everyday people, 10% off for the next week, 19th through the 23rd. Promo code Ramble. Check them out, because it's a mom and pop thing. It's a small pizzeria. They bought it, I think in 2018. And with everything going around in the world today, it's the small guys that need help. Pizza Huts, Domino's, they might shut down a store or two, but they aren't going anywhere. It's the small guys. And I know you we weren't able to get in contact with Alvinos, right?
Yeah.
And that's how you pronounce it, right? Alvino?
Alvinos. I want to share a little bit about, I got their pizza right over here.
Yes.
Just to show folks. I got their, this is actual pizza. But yeah.
That shit looks
So
good.
we're gonna also be eating, just for the viewers, live.
Yes, we
I don't
will.
know if you have any slices with you, but yeah. So this is Alvino's pizza. The reason why I got this pizza in particular, this is also like a mom and pop shop located about 30 miles away from me in this town called Dearborn, Michigan. And the reason why I wanted to highlight Dearborn in particular is because so Dearborn has one of the largest Arab populations in the country.
All right.
Arab immigrants came here multiple decades ago to work in Henry Ford's car factories. So that's where the headquarters of Ford is located, and so a lot of Lebanese immigrants primarily came here. So they've settled here for decades, and they're literally part of the American culture now. So I don't eat pork, so I eat like beef and turkey and all kinds of stuff. And this is an institution, since they're Muslim too, and they serve things they serve pepperoni that is made with beef. They serve sausages that are made with like turkey and things like that. So that's why I went to this place, and I wanted to highlight this place is because they're just as about American as any other institution. Like, these are folks who are like children of immigrants. They only speak English. They might speak some Arabic as well, but and very American institution. And this goes back to our first episode that we did, was about diversity and how pizza, despite being such a American thing, let me not say this controversial. It's an
I'm about to say some Italians are gonna be mad as shit right now.
But let's say the version in the U.S. is so American, but its origins are from Italy, no doubt. And I know 100%. A lot of Italians get mad at the types of pizza toppings. They say chicken doesn't belong on pizza and things like that. But it's such a global phenomenon. Like, it is global.
It's bread and whatever you have around you. That's really it.
Exactly. And this goes back to, again, our first episode that we did about diversity. So I thought that the reason why I reached out to Red and was like, hey, let's just do a thing about pizza. It's Red's passion. He only eats pizza. That's his diet.
Pretty much.
And it's such a global thing. And since this episode is about, this podcast was about culture, we can just ramble about pizza. So anyway, so Alvinos Pizza in Michigan. If you're around here in Michigan, go check. They are not a sponsor. They just are.
We're coming for you, Alvino.
We're
coming for you.
So just wanted to start off with you, Red. Why don't you?
What's up? Hold on. Before we, dude, I don't know. I'm hungry. Like, I'm hungry right now.
Okay, you want to eat?
Hell yeah, let's eat.
Let's eat.
Let's see what we got. So those who've been following my like social medias, Facebooks and whatnot, I got 4 different flavors from Doughboys. I got their stuffed, which is all their meats basically, with an added layer of dough on top, right? So it's like it's so good, dude. I mean, I'll say
zone
ish, but it's like in the whole layer of a pizza. I got their buffalo chicken, their barbecue, was it barbecue chicken? I think it's barbecue chicken. And I got their Polynesian, which, to all you pineapple haters out there, pineapple belongs on pizza. I don't care. It belongs on it. And with Polynesian, I love Hawaiian, dude. It's so good. Pineapple belongs. That sweet and savory combination is magic. But with Polynesian, they add, whereas regular Hawaiian is pineapple and ham, right?
Yeah.
Polynesian for them is pineapple, ham, bacon. And bacon. So, what do you got? What kind do you got? You said yours, so
this is also meat lovers.
Okay.
This is pepperoni that's made with beef. This is turkey bacon. There is sausage on here made with beef. So all kinds of meats.
Right.
So that's
right.
this one, and it's
here
a thin crust.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Thin crust. Oh, you got thin crust too?
Oh yeah. Well, they're New York style pizzeria.
Okay, let's do a virtual cheers on camera.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Think it. Oh man.
Okay. opinions
What's
about
up, man?
cold pizza.
Right here.
What do you think? Cold versus hot?
I'm eating it right now, dude. Oh, okay. So again, this is technically cold right now. Cold pizza has a magic all its own.
Yep.
You know, it's. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's better. I wouldn't say it's worse. It's different. It's it's got a magic all its own. And I've yet to have any flavor. Like I got one of at least all their flavors over here. I'm gonna be munching on from time to time. And there's really not a flavor, a topping that doesn't work well with. You know, like fresh out of the oven is amazing. There's nothing. You get the cheese that stretches, and you don't get stretchy cheese with cold pizza. But still, there's something about it. It's got a magic all its own. And yeah. So I know, and I'm sure you do. Everyone knows somebody who doesn't like cold pizza. What's wrong with you? Something's wrong with you, man. I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna say I agree with Red on this. Is that
I'm about to say, if you were gonna be the one that didn't like it, you're gonna cut this right now.
I'm eating cold pizza. So I would say it's for two different occasions: the hot and the cold. Like the hot, like there's something to going to a restaurant or getting like the hot bubbly cheese.
Right.
There's something to the fresh quality, but there's something about the cold pizza that's only appropriate for the morning after. It's not appropriate for even. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say like it's appropriate for somehow for lunch or for breakfast. Like you are like tired, you're hungover.
You know what?
That's what it's appropriate for.
Yeah, I would agree because I mean, granted, it's 2:00 for both of us right now, and this is cold. But the only reason this is cold because I don't want to run down to the microwave or whatever, heat it up, and then come back up here. And I didn't want to heat it up before the show and then it get cold by the time we do the show. So, but yeah, like when I have some for dinner, I don't even get it like hot. I put it in my like 30 seconds. Get a nice little warmness around it. Nothing crazy. By the way, Doughboys, Josh, Jeremiah. Also, I didn't even say it. Everybody who works there, thank you. Even Alvinos, even though you didn't respond to us, we still love you. You're still great. And if you live up in Michigan, go to Alvinos. But yeah, everyone who works there, everyone everywhere, support your local spots. They're hurting right now. And it's not their fault. This shit is not their fault. So support them. Try and keep them in business because I know I would hate if Doughboys went down. That would suck for me.
Yeah, exactly. I want to start off with some discussions if you want to do that.
Let's do it.
Let's start off with my first question to you is, I know you are a pizza fanatic. Explain to everyone, the audience members, your relationship with pizza. Like, let's just maybe say growing up, like what is so amazing about pizza to you?
Well, I'll start by saying this is their buffalo chicken.
Ooh, that looks good. I like the swirl.
I didn't have it. Yeah, I didn't have it last night, so we're about to find out.
Nice.
Oh.
Good?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The chicken, even cold, that chicken's got that nice grill flavor to it. Oh, that's good.
I love buffalo chicken.
Oh, dude. Like, but how sometimes like leftover chicken pizzas, the chicken loses that grill flavor?
Yeah.
No, it's right there.
That's good, yeah.
Oh, that's right there. So your question, I'm sorry, I was thinking about pizza. It's about basically where my love came from, essentially, I think, right?
Yeah.
I think it's with any kid, like I would imagine every kid loves pizza. You might grow out of it as you get older for dietary reasons, possibly, because it's definitely not one of the healthiest foods out there, for sure. But as a kid, I mean, it's simple, it's easy. There's a Pizza Hut, a Papa John's, a Domino's, about every city in America. They're even global now too, so you got that. So I think it's just a childhood thing. And again, there's so many flavors, so many varieties. You can put any and everything on. There's candy pizzas, like dessert pizzas and whatnot. Oh, excuse me. You got all that out there. So even if like you don't like cheese or like only cheese, or like you don't like with you or Muslim, you don't eat pork. But here you still have varieties like that one, or just other ones that don't have pork that you can still have. And I'm sure there's other cultures or whatnot that don't eat something, but okay, just take that off or put something else on. Like there are, sushi pizzas, which are god awful. There's, the cauliflower crust pizzas. I've seen sweet potato crust pizzas. It's your imagination, man. If you want to put your mind to it, you could put anything you want, whatever your favorite regular everyday meal is. You could probably find someone who makes it for pizza, or you can do it yourself. Like I remember seeing there was a peanut butter and jelly pizza. Like peanut butter jelly is probably my second favorite food of all time. Pizza, peanut butter and jelly. And I've seen stuff like that: peanut butter pizzas, peanut butter jelly pizzas. You can do it. You can do anything you want with them. So why not? Why not, man? And then also growing up, I was a heavy kid growing up. I had my heaviest like 230.
Oh, really?
And yeah, dude. Yeah.
Wow.
And
I wouldn't know that.
oh yeah. And that was mainly because of video games and pizza rolls. Pizza rolls are special. You know what I'm saying? Oh, pizza rolls are so amazing. And I mean, I haven't had those in quite a while, probably a few years actually, because they're addictive. That's like crack, dude. Like if you ever, people you get that are addicted to crack and they can't shake it. They just can't. That's if I start eating pizza rolls, it's like, oh, like you can be full, but still so good.
Yeah.
And so I mean, it's easy. You can have them so many different ways. There's always a way you can find that's so good. And I mean, that's really it. It just blossomed and grew,
Yeah.
Started getting a few pizza related items.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's about it, really.
It's just a very much so part of the American diet and part of the American culture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it makes sense that you just grew up with eating this so much that it's you just formed a love for it.
Yes.
I mean, my perspective on this, so I didn't grow up as much with pizza, so pizza is available all around.
Hold on. But before you continue, for those that didn't watch our first Red-ish episode, tell them where you're from originally.
Yeah, so I'm from Bangladesh and I grew up in Saudi Arabia. So I have experienced both the South Asian culture and the Middle Eastern culture of growing around with different types of foods, and I have a love for food in general, all kinds of food, any cuisine. I'm not as picky about sushi as Red is, so
I hate it.
I love all kinds of food. Maybe not as much mac and cheese, but we'll talk about that later too.
That's gonna be my episode.
Yeah. So I grew up around a lot of kinds of foods. In Saudi Arabia, so I'm going to talk a little bit about Saudi, my experience there. So Saudis are huge fans of American products. You'll see this across the Middle East too, like these chains of like Pizza Hut, Domino's, Starbucks, any kind of American brand is loved in the Middle East, and they love having it there. But the thing is that the way that they operate is they keep the prices of the US there as well in their local currency. So let's say a pizza is like $10, $15, whatnot.
Right.
That would be like about 60 riyals or like 70 riyals. That's the currency in Saudi.
Okay.
So 70 riyals is actually, for there, it's actually considered like a high class product. It's considered like a upper class like product. So for that reason, regular folks in Saudi, you would not see them go to like Pizza Hut or
Really?
Domino's on a regular basis. It's seen as a luxury. It's seen
Really?
as, yeah. So I grew up with this mindset of like, oh, this is a luxury item. And my family isn't as well off. Like we're just a middle class folk. So we couldn't like afford, like 70 reals would be our food for like days. That's for the whole family. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to give everyone a perspective, and many of the audience members, they're probably from different countries, and you probably have experiences like this too. So it's seen as a luxury item. So we used to eat like pizza, like from Pizza Hut, like once a year or once every 2 years. I would really look forward to those days when we would eat. And we would order like pepperoni or like veggie pizza or like cheese pizza, things like that. But yeah, it was a luxury item. So going from that to coming to the US,
it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. So just to give everyone, so the first night I landed in the US, this I clearly remember. This was in years ago, and I was in Boston. That's where my uncle lives, and he was driving me from the airport and was like, hey, what do you want to eat? You're probably hungry. And I was like, I don't know what to eat, what I'm gonna say. So he was, oh, let's just go to Pizza Hut. So that was my first introduction, is a Pizza Hut. And we went to a Pizza Hut, and they used to have this like Pizza Hut has this deal, like a buffet deal, like they have pizzas out in the open, and you can just go grab as many slices as you want. And I saw that, and I was just like, wow, this is insane. Like the buffet of pizzas. And I just went, and the first thing I ate was a slice of that veggie pizza. And I know you don't like veggie pizzas, but that had like peppers and like all the stuff. And I thought that was good.
Right.
But later on in like college and like afterwards, I was just like, yo, pizza is such a big part of this culture. It's insane to me, like how much of a big, my dining hall that I went to had pizza of all kinds. After college, when I used to live in Boston, I sought out like all kinds of, and I was making money then, working in my job. There was all kinds of like fancy pizzas. Like I've spent like $30 on a pizza. Like expensive shit, like you can get that. And premium gourmet pizzas, as they call it. There's a whole market for it. And it's just like I got introduced to this thing, which is so much of like, it's just simple ingredients, you know, like at the base of just bread, cheese, tomato. That's the basic. And now you can talk about all kinds of different like sauces and whatnot, but it's just such a basic. And then I learned that in schools, like I never went to school here, like high school or like middle school. That's pizza is very common for kids.
Oh man, high school pizza or school pizza, that's got a taste all its own as well. Like especially down here, I'm sure it's pretty uniform around the country, but that rectangle pizza that you get in school, that's special too. And
when I was in college, one of my first jobs was making pizza. So that was like, one of my first jobs. Like So again, just for everyone, so that you have context, I went to college in the U.S. in Connecticut, and I needed some expenses, and I needed to do a student job, on-campus job. So one of my first jobs on campus was working for our dining hall and for our student, what should I say, like late night student like cafeteria. Like you just go like midnight and like you get like wings or mozzarella sticks and whatnot. So one of my jobs there was making pizza. So I would just take out the like the frozen doughs, and then put sauce on them, and then put the
so you didn't do the whole
no
do all that?
No, this was very much just like putting the sauce and
Yeah,
putting
yeah,
the
yeah.
toppings based on what people are ordering. And I remember like part of the perks there was at the end of the night you would get like 1 or 2 free pizzas.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my friends would always be like waiting on me, like, oh,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna bring pizza tonight. Like
Yep.
we can share and like watch like TV or something and like eat. So
Mhm.
that's a very solid memory for me because I got to like meet cool people there. Like so one of the people I met there was this she's this black woman. Her name is Kim, and she was very friendly to me, but she could never pronounce my name. So I used to go
Okay.
by, so for everyone, my name is Ishtiak. And so she was like, I'm just gonna call you Ish. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
pronounce the name. So that's the origin of where Ish came from.
Really?
I never
Okay.
I never went by Ish. Like I just went by Ishtiak, and then I
Yeah.
was like, oh hell, like Americans don't know how to pronounce anything, so I'm just gonna go by something that like makes people's lives easier. So
Right.
it's just that's where Ish came from. So yeah, that's a couple of stories of like growing up with pizzas, having a different view about it,
Yeah.
and how completely different view of like where you live around the world is. Pizza has a different meaning, but also pizza is so like available everywhere, like
Right.
everywhere.
That-
Like, you know.
Well, that's cool shit. I love that. Yeah, your first stop basically in America. So damn Pizza Hut. Oh,
Hell yeah.
that warms my heart, man. That's so cool.
Okay.
Because I would say out of the three major, chains, Domino's, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, I don't like Domino's anymore. I haven't liked those in forever. So yeah, I'm shitting on you, Domino's. But out of this, Pizza Hut is probably my all-time favorite. We got, because I know I mentioned this to you earlier and you wanted me to bring it up. So growing up here, we had a Pizza Hut that's, because of everything that went down this past year, sadly shut down. Thankfully, those employees are all working at other Pizza Huts though. But Pizza Hut down here on Martintown Road was like the family go-to, like family dinners, and yeah, you go there. I think it was like Tuesdays or whatever. You get during lunchtime pizza bar. And that's when you would get that dessert pizza. Oh, that dessert pizza was so good. But even just as a kid, we would go there a lot and eat pizza, America's favorite, that's Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
America's favorite pan pizza. It's so good. So good. And when I grew up in Beach Island, not even that far from here, but no restaurant delivered pizza. So we always had to go into town to get pizza if we wanted it. But man, once I moved here and bought this house here, I mean, I've ordered. I go for deliveries usually. If it's one of the chains, it's between Pizza Hut and Papa John's. If I want that good greasiness, I go Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is known super greasy and all that. Oh, so good. But if I want a little health, I guess you go for Papa John's, and the cheese sticks are great. But I think I was at work to kind of go back to Doughboys. I was at work one day, and again, everyone knows my love of pizza. Have you been here? Have you been there? Have you been this one? I'm like, yep, been there. And somebody, I think it was one of our STs, one of our maintenance guys, Miracle, brought up Vinny's, and I've never heard of that spot. And so I went and tried it, and I was blown away by it. And so I kept going. Then they got bought out by Doughboys, by Jeremiah and his brother and all them. And when a spot that's a favorite of yours, food wise, I'll say definitely food related, gets bought out by somebody, you're always a little like, oh shit, is it gonna go down? Is the quality, you wonder, because you don't know, right? No. They stayed the same or they got better. I can't quite pinpoint that because I haven't had Vinny's pizza in so long, now that they're bought out. But the quality did not go down at all. They stayed amazing. Um, so yeah, local, hometown pizzeria, Doughboys, 100%. Because I've tried them all, man. In like a 2-hour radius, I've tried them all. I've woke up my mom uh, just to drive 2 hours for us to get pizza. Oh yeah, dude, it's an addiction. I could easily say that. Like there will be times, and you mentioned, or I've mentioned it so many times as well. Do you want me to talk about my proposal yet, or do you have that saved for later?
Oh no, talk about it.
Okay, so everyone knows I'm married. Sorry, I'm off the market. Can't get me. But so everybody, when you get engaged, everyone wants that special moment, like to pop the question, right?
Yeah.
So I remember, man, and thankfully my wife has a love of pizza as well. But I remember, like, we had a beach trip planned, and I was like, do it on a beach. That's romantic, no matter what. That's romantic as hell, right? But I had the ring already. Like, anytime I see my wife, I'm smiling. Like, if she's asleep right now, but probably not asleep, but she was to walk out of her, it's just, yeah, whatever, but I wanted that special moment, that special, will you marry me type, tears and everything, all that kind of good stuff. And I had planned on doing it on the beach trip, out in the sands, whatever. But one, that trip wasn't planned for like a few weeks after, or a few weeks ahead from that time. And I remember there was a day where she said, hey, why don't we just order pizza? And I got to thinking, I don't know. And I told her, yeah, of course. And she went to go take a nap, I think it was. And I just remember, for some reason, it clicked. I was like, I got to do it, something that fits me, my personality, something. Because I don't care if it's corny or like whatever. It's me. You know what I'm saying? Beach shits have been done before. I mean, granted, this has been done before as well, but the beach stuff is played out. That's super cliche and blah, 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 blah. I wanted something that worked for me, that fit me. That's like, when you hear like, oh, yeah, that sounds like him. That sounds like Red, 100%, right? So, when you order from like Papa John's, because I did it through Papa John's, you can put like a special message of what you want. Like if you want something drawn in the box or whatever, special instructions. So I ordered the pizza and I put in the instructions, please write, will you marry me in the box, right? So pizza came. My wife was getting ready for work, I think, or something. So she was upstairs. Pizza came. It wasn't written in the box. So my nerves are shot. I'm like so shaken and nervous and everything. The ring's in my pocket. I have this box that doesn't have it, and my wife's about to come downstairs any minute now. Yeah. So I freak out. I run to my mom. I get a permanent marker, and as shitty, like, my handwriting is garbage when I'm clear thinking and just writing every day. It's garbage regardless. But here my nerves are just shaking. So I'm like, oh God, trying to quickly squiggle, will you marry me on this pizza box for her to open. I get it done. And she starts coming down the stairs. Now, again, she said, let's get pizza for tonight. It's like, all right, babe. So she comes downstairs. My hand's in my pocket. I'm probably giddy, like voice is probably cracking and whatnot. My mom is not that far because I told her I was about to do it, right? So it's probably very awkward. And I was like, hey babe, why don't you get some pizza? Why don't you get some pizza? She's like, no, I'm not hungry right now. Babe, but please can get some, sweetie. I said no. I'll have some later. Can you just open the box? So she opens the box, and again, handwriting is super shitty. So handwriting is garbage, right?
Is that the actual box? Is
Yeah.
that? Oh wow.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. So she read it and she thought it. One, I remember she was like, trying to read what it said, and she thought it like said, "Will you murder me?" or something like that. And she turns around and I'm like, like I feel like the moment's gone because here she is, trying to squint and read it. So I'm like, oh shit, so I didn't even get it down on one knee. I didn't. I was just so nervous and I felt like the moment was gone because she had to like try and figure out what I said. And, but she turned around and I just like, here, marry me. And, yeah, man, tears, both of us started crying. Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Are you serious? Yes. So yeah, my love of pizza runs deep.
That's real.
Runs so deep. Story. So deep, man. Love it.
I love that how you...
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I forgot. So remember how I put it when you order online, I put in the message to write down in the box, will you marry me, right? And they didn't do it. So I think it was maybe a month or two later, we ordered Papa John's again. And a lady brought it to the house this time. And I got the pizza, paid her and all. And she stood there. And my wife was home. She stood there and she's like smiling, grinning. I'm like, yeah? It's like, oh, I want to wait. I want to see what happens. What are you talking about? You want us to write, will you marry me in the box, right? I was like, oh, like I did that like a month ago. You guys didn't do it then. And so thankfully my wife said yes, because that would have been like so fucking traumatizing. If a month later they finally bring the box that says it and like she told me no, so you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, and my wife was there. I was like, baby, come here, show her the ring and everything, but yeah, that was funny. Took him like a month. I guess it had been saved in the cart or something. I don't know exactly what went down.
But weird that they received it a month later. Yeah, that's so
something like
weird.
that.
But what was it like? Was it written in tomato sauce? Like how was it? How did you tell them to write it? Like on the box, like inside the box, like in markers, or like with tomato sauce on it, or like something?
No, I think it was just in markers. I know we didn't keep the legit one that they made. I don't think we have that one. But yeah, I think it was the same, just like that one in a Sharpie on the box. Yeah.
You know what? If you were my friend back then, you could have consulted me, and I would have given you another great opinion and suggestion.
What's that?
You could have gone to the market, gotten a plain cheese pizza.
And done it with like pepperonis.
Do it with pepperonis, and then put it in the oven, cook it, and then ask your wife to get it out from the.
That would. But like I said, this was like a spur of the moment thing that day. She just happened to ask for pizza. And with anything, like even with gifts, me and her we're not patient. Yeah. So like, normally like for, Christmas and birthdays, you'll get presents beforehand and just hold on to them till the day. We suck at that. We'll get stuff for each other, and they'll be sitting around, and like me, I'm just like, one, we'll tell them, I'll tell like, hey baby, I got something for you, but you can't open it. And then I end up giving it to her regardless. I talk her into opening it. So we're not patient at all when it comes to stuff like that. So again, like I knew I wanted to ask. I knew, when I've said this numerous times, when you know, when you hear that, you're like, that's cliche as shit. I was that guy. I was like, that's dumb. I didn't want, you can ask them, none of us ever wanted to get married, but when you fucking know, man, you fucking know.
Oh yeah.
And it just felt right. And it was me. It was me. Pizza is me. She knows that. Um, so I didn't want to wait till the beach trip because again, that was like weeks away from that. And it clicked. As soon as she said, let's get pizza that night, I was like, boom, done. I'm doing it. And yeah, thankfully, it all worked out because that would be a horrible story to tell. Yeah, I asked, my ex to marry me. She said no, and we broke up. Blah 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 blah. No, thankfully that's not the case. Happily married now and forever. I love you. I probably just woke her up, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a cool story. Like this is a story for anyone. You talk about your marriage, this is gonna be the story, and it's just so you. It's amazing.
It's me.
Yeah,
100%
exactly.
me, man.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly. I want to ask some controversial questions if you're up for it.
Okay.
Controversial as in controversial for people, but maybe not controversial for you. So why Hawaiian? Why pineapple? Why not any other sweet stuff or any other fruit? Or why not no fruit? Like, what is up with you and pineapple?
Well, one, I love pineapple in general. So there's that. I love pizza in general. I love pineapple in general. And it's like you ever had like chocolate covered pretzels or the yogurt covered pretzels?
Oh, yep.
Right? You get the salty with the sweetness, and it's just magic, man. It's magic. So you get the sweetness of a pineapple with the savoriness and obviously some saltiness too of a regular pizza. It works so well together, man. It's perfect. It's perfect. That's all I know, man. But as for your question of why pineapple, why not other fruits, I've been open, but like, let's be honest, the main fruit that everybody knows for pizza, whether you like it or don't, is pineapple. I've seen other people do other fruits. Like I've seen a straw, like I'm open to it as well, but I think it would have to be something I would have to make myself.
Yeah.
Because I've seen basically the same thing as Hawaiian, but with strawberries instead of pineapple, which I love strawberries. So I think that would be great. I think that would be really, really good as well. I've seen people do banana, which I would try because I like bananas, but I think that would be strange. And I've already seen the picture, so I know you're gonna ask about that at one point.
You shouldn't have seen it. It doesn't know anything, so.
But I'm always down. Again, as long as it's not seafood or vegetable, I'll try it. I've done. There was a meme that was going around, or a picture that was going around. I think somebody got it off of Reddit. Someone made a pizza with candy corn. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah.
Okay. So another very divisive food item, candy corn. Either you love it or you don't. There's really not any in between people.
I love it.
Oh, dude, I love candy corn. You get the pumpkins are the best. But because you can't go to a restaurant usually and buy candy corn pizza, I had to make it myself. So what I did, and I fucked up.
Oh, ew.
I did make it. I did make it. There's a picture on my Facebook somewhere of it. I will say it was garbage, but it's garbage, I think, because I messed up. So what I did, because I didn't want to get a whole, like a large or whatever. I wanted like a small personal pizza. That way, if it tasted like shit, I didn't throw away $15, $10. You know what I'm saying? I just throw away a small little thing. So I remember we went to the store, and I'm looking, and you got those party packs of pizzas with like 10 or 5 small individual servings of pizza. I didn't want to get that either, because I just wanted one. I wanted one small little personal thing, and the only one I found was this healthy garbage, like gluten-free, vegetarian, some bullshit type deal. And I was like, all right, it's the only one that was a single thing instead of like a party pack or whatever. Went home, baked it, put the candy corn on it, and I ate it.
That's
So overall, garbage. But it was because the pizza was like, I threw the pizza away, and then I took the melted candy corn and I ate that shit instead.
Oh my god, you're
So
disgusting.
good.
You're
So
disgusting.
good, dude.
That shit's disgusting. Okay.
So good, man. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
That's funny.
What else we got, man?
The other fruit that I've had, so I'm gonna say I don't have any problems with pineapple on pizza. I think it's fine. I'm not strongly opinionated like others who hate it. I see the Italian perspective of it. So Italians, if you don't know, audience members, Italians don't like majority of American pizzas.
Yeah.
I know this because my previous boss used to be Italian, and he said even like you don't even put chicken on pizza like in Italy. Like
Oh, you mean like this buffalo chicken right here?
Oh,
That's so
no.
sexy.
Oh yeah,
It's a good ass pizza.
Yeah, so I see the point of like authenticity, and I've last 2 summers ago when I went to Italy for a conference, for an academic conference, went to Rome, and I got to have pizza there. It's very different. So it's they treat it like you can eat it any time of the day. You can eat it like a snack, and I see their point, because there when you eat pizza, I don't know about you, but there's certain types of pizza that when I eat, it's heavy. It's like sits in my stomach. I can't digest it. It's just I feel gross. Like when I look at grease on the pizza. So when I look at grease on the pizza, sometimes I get like goosebumps in the back of my neck. Yeah, it's because I just think of like how that's gonna sit in my stomach.
Oh no, you're right. Like the goosebump thing is unique, but like I said, when I flip between Pizza Hut and Papa John's, is because if I want that grease, like sometimes I know I want that grease.
Yeah.
And other times I know I don't. You know. So I get you there.
Yeah. So in Italy, in Rome, especially when I went there, the folks there had like there's all kinds of like small shops that have like square sized pizzas and there's like all kinds of toppings, and it's like stuff that is just like fresh, you know, like tomatoes, like fresh tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, things like that, fresh basil. And I ate so much pizza there, like so much, but not one time did I feel it heavy or sit down. It just felt like, it just felt like it got digested automatically. I got hungry for the next one. It didn't leave. You know how there's a pizza smell that you can find in your fingers? I don't know if you know this, but it's probably in your bloodstream anyway, so you can't.
Right, yeah, it's in my blood, bro.
So that was just like it didn't happen, and I was just like, wow. Now I see why Italians eat pizza all the time, and they can like it's not affecting them because it's not as unhealthy. It's something about the mixture of the environment, the water, the grease, and all the things that make it like that. Anyway, so speaking of international pizzas, the next thing that I wanted to do is I planned this before, since Red loves pizza. What we're gonna do, he hasn't seen except for the first one, which he mistakenly saw. I'm gonna show him a couple of 10 pizzas, and I'm just gonna get your gut opinion about them, okay?
Right.
You're gonna give me a rating, 1 to 5. 5, I'm gonna eat it. 1 to 5,
Okay.
You're gonna 1 is disgusting, I would not eat it. 5 is like delicious, I would eat it.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Let's do it.
So
game time.
And this is again in the theme of this entire podcast, which is about cultures and different types of diversity and just different types of things. So we're gonna go with this. Let me start off with can you see this?
Yes, I can.
All right. Tell me what you're feeling.
Okay, so I see. First off, do you know where this is from, like country wise?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Can you tell me?
I'm gonna tell you, but I want to first hear your
All right, I got you.
about this. Just tell me
Okay.
your gut feeling.
So, I mean, I want to try it. So I'm gonna say 4. I'm gonna give it a 4. The only reason I don't give it a 5 because I don't like vegetables, and it looks like that little stringy red stuff might be peppers.
Okay.
But I see pineapple and I see banana, so that gives it a 4 at least. Take off the peppers, and that's 100% a 5.
Okay. So those peppers are not peppers; those are meat.
Okay, 5.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and this is a very popular pizza in Sweden. It's the
Okay.
banana pizza. Yep. So it's a banana curry pizza. That's what this is.
All
So
right.
you see those speckles on top of it, like those little like dots of like things on the banana.
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
That's curry powder. They just sprinkle on it curry powder.
Okay.
And apparently this is a very popular pizza in Sweden.
Yeah, I would try it, dude. Now that I
Yeah.
know that's meat, I would try it for sure.
Yeah. And yeah, I was amazed when I found this, like Swedish people, Swedish
Yeah.
cuisine is like very interesting, and like they have a lot of good stuff, and this is like part of that. It's very interesting.
Hey, we were talking about banana pizza earlier. I've never seen it with pineapple. So,
Yeah.
this is a new thing for me, and like I would be hesitant about banana pizza because again, like I like bananas. I don't know if I would like, but with pineapple, with that additional sweetness to it, because that pineapple sweetness is way different than banana sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm probably gonna make this at some point.
Yeah. All right,
I'm gonna make one.
next one. You ready?
Let's go.
All right. What do you think of this?
5.
Explain your reasoning.
Dude, that's a double-decker meat lovers. It looks like it has fucking steak on it. Dude, that's a 5.
Okay. Do you think this is from the U.S.?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. If you had to judge a country, which country would this be from?
Oh gosh. All right. Well. Ooh. I don't know. That I don't know.
Okay.
Europe. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna name a continent, and it's gonna be Europe.
Okay. You might be surprised by this answer. It's from Japan.
Really?
Yeah. So there's this a brand called Aoki's in Japan. And this is called a giant meat mountain pizza.
Yeah.
And there is 18 kinds of meats on here. There is beef steak, hamburger patty, pork loin, Iberian bacon, diced bacon, sliced bacon, bacon bits, Bavarian sausage, pepperoni. I can go on and on with the list. But yeah, there is like 18 different types of meats. And this is popular in Japan.
They should just rename that the Big American.
When I first saw this, I was like, this would be in America. Like, I've not seen a double decker in America. I don't know. Is there a double decker in the US? I've not seen it.
I don't think I have any locals. I think I've seen it before, like up in Atlanta. I think there's one that does that. I'll say this, Josh. I know you're gonna be watching this episode. If you have any ideas and maybe like want to add an additional menu item, if you want to add a double decker or something, dude, or hell, banana pizza.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I would love if you and Jeremiah could like come to an agreement of some pizza here that that Ish is showing us at some point, and add that to the menu. Dude, wouldn't that be cool as fuck?
That would be cool. Yeah.
Dude, that'd be so cool. Like you can name it whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I don't need to be tagged in that. But if this show could birth a new menu item for Doughboys, my life would be complete, man. I could die happy.
Yeah.
I know, Josh, you want me to die happy, don't you? I think you do, sir. Okay. Dude, that looks so good, man.
So a 5, you would eat this.
500%, yes.
All right, next one.
Nope. 0. Not even a 1. 0. Ew.
Why? Why?
Ew, vegetables, dude. Chunky ass tomatoes and lettuce and that bacon don't even look cooked. No. Nope.
Okay. Which country do you think this is from?
All right. Well, one, do you know the company? Because I want to say Pizza Hut for the company.
Pizza
You
Hut.
know-
You're right. Yep.
I knew that much.
Yep.
It's got a lot of lettuce and very salad forward.
You're anti-salad.
I'm anti-vegetable, dude. Is there something? It looks like there's something in the rolls, the little biteables. Do you know what? Can you tell me? Is that just cheese?
I think it's cheese. Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
but I didn't do the research on all the ingredients. But yeah, you're right. It's called the cheesy bits of bacon salad pizza.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's at least another Asian country. I'll say that much.
All right. This is from Hungary.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's nasty.
It looks nasty.
Like also, so we have the pull apart bites here in the States, right? And for Pizza Hut we have those, but like how I don't even know how you would fucking eat that shit. Like would it come like this with like the salad stuff on top, or do you just like scoop up the salad and it don't look like it has a layer under it really?
It probably is like like you gotta like use a fork and a knife to like dig it. Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah.
Ass.
All right. Next one.
Oh, I mean, I would try it, so I'm gonna give it a 2.
Okay.
Oh God, that looks nasty though. Oh, I mean, it's got mushrooms. I mean, I could take the mushrooms off. Looks like like some chicken nuggets, some popcorn chicken on top, maybe as well. Was that like a rice cake? I think in the middle, and like was that like pita bread on the bottom? Some kind of bread? I think it's.
I don't think there's bread. I think that's like the. If I remember.
Looks like a tortilla on the bottom, actually.
Yeah, it's. I think that's a pizza pan. But you can think of it as the rice is the pizza layer.
Okay, so now is that rice cake or is that just?
It's a rice cake. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a rice cake.
So then are some of these going to be from the same country?
This one is not covered before.
Okay, because with all the rice things, I kind of want to say Japan, but
so
shit, man. I don't know. Again, because of all the rice, even though it's not white rice. I mean, it probably is, but other stuff. I still want to go with another Asian country.
Yeah, you're right about that. So this is Taiwan and South Korea.
Okay.
This is a menu item for their Pizza Hut, and it's called the Mizza, Mizza. I tried to figure out why they call it the Mizza, like if like the rice has a name in the language, but I couldn't find that. But yeah, it's called the Mizza, and they just replaced the crust with the rice cake, and the rest of it is So
it looks like if you know the answer, the top part is that also like egg?
I don't know. That might be cheese.
I mean, I'm sure it is, but it kind of looks like scrambled egg at the same time, right?
Yeah, I didn't look at the specific ingredients, but yeah, could be. Yeah.
I mean, it definitely looks interesting. I'll say that. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next one.
It's like cornbread. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like it has any bad toppings on it, so I'll give it a 3. It doesn't look like it's gonna be too good. Like it's definitely not something I'll go out of my way to ever get again. But like if someone offered it to me, I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll try it. It doesn't look anything special.
Okay. Where do you think this is from?
Oh man, it's It's not a lot. It's very sparse. So I don't know why this country just popped in my head, but I'm gonna say Ukraine.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that would be a guess, but so this is American.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this no, there's a very cool story behind this. So this is
Okay.
called scacciata. That's what it's called if I'm pronouncing it right.
Right.
Scacciata, and this is Cuban and Sicilian pizza, and you can only find it in Tampa, Florida. So only in that region. So this is when Cuban and Italian immigrants came to Florida in the early 1900s, and they were doing all these like cigar trades.
Yeah.
They came up with this pizza, and this has been, you can only find it in Florida. There are a couple of bakeries there.
Right.
So the dough that you can see, interesting guess that you said cornbread. It's actually egg dough. So it's like, you know, like eggy, like doughs, like a lot of egg yolks and things like that.
Yeah.
Dough yellow. It's like, I don't know if you've had challah bread. It's kind of like that.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So it's like, it's that dough in the bottom.
Okay.
And the top is basically like the Sicilian style. They put like a bolognese sauce or like
Yep.
chorizo sauce or something, and then they sprinkle it with cheese. So not cheese heavy.
Yeah, not at all. Just a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, I found this and I was like, if I ever go to Tampa, Florida, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah. Like I said, I would definitely try it because it doesn't look bad. I mean, you see a little bit of cheese, see sauce and bread. No matter what, it can't be that bad. That's for sure. There's no way. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Here's the next one.
Yeah, all this green shit, man. I'm gonna have to say two.
Two. Okay.
I see a pepper. I see two peppers. And I'm a bitch when it comes to hot food, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a two, mainly because like also is that like refried beans? That looks like refried beans a little bit.
It's not.
Okay. I've seen those pizzas though before.
Yeah.
They do make pizzas with refried beans. Looks like a little, is that an avocado on the top right part? Looks like
Nope.
maybe. I don't know.
Nope.
But I give it a two. And for country, for some reason, I want to go down in South America. So I'm going to say Brazil.
Okay. This is also American.
Okay. I'm
This is
horrible
the-
at this part.
Oh no, you're fine. This is the world's hottest pizza.
Okay.
This
I've heard of it.
It's so hot that you need to sign the restaurant before they serve this to you. They give you a waiver to sign.
Right. Yep.
And this is located in Columbus, Ohio. And it's called Mikey's Late Night Slice. And the pizza is called Fiery Death Pizza with hate sausage. Like that's
Hate
interesting.
sausage? Hell yeah. All right.
Hate sausage.
Gotcha.
And the peppers that you identified, it's all peppers, by the way.
Right.
It's 3 kinds of peppers. It's like the world's hottest peppers. It's the ghost peppers from India.
Yep.
It's the Trinidad scorpion peppers and the Carolina Reaper peppers.
Yep.
Those are the 3 peppers that this has. So I would not eat this, but
Yeah, now that you tell me that, hell no.
yeah.
No. Never in a million years, dude. Not happening. Mm-mm.
All right. Number 7.
No. Get that off my fucking screen. Oh, what the? No.
Okay.
No.
Do you know what that is?
A garbage? A trash can?
It's the English
shit.
breakfast. English
It's
breakfast.
shit. No. Okay, so take the tomatoes off, take the mushrooms off. I see egg. I've seen the beans. Yeah, this is that. Yeah, you're right. Actually, not you put it down or say it like that. So you take the tomatoes off and the mushrooms. I can do it, but the presentation, man, is nasty. Like if you were to take the sausage part, put that on one slice, Take, it looks like bacon part. Put that on a slice. Take the beans on a slice. The egg on a slice. I could probably do that. But when you put them all like that, like one, I love mixing foods. So the presentation's awful, dude. I can't do that. Like visually, that's an ugly ass pizza. That's ugly. Like the salad pizza was very visually nice to look at. This is ass.
Yeah, I agree. So this is meant for drunken British people.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, and this is surprisingly, this is not in Britain. This is in Spain. They have a bar in Spain for drunken Brits where they serve this, and this whole thing, it's actually like for one person. Like it's not like a whole like big pizza. Right. This is 2,600 calories right here.
That's a whole meal, man. That's hell yeah.
Exactly. All right, number 8.
I'm gonna go with 3 again. I'm gonna go with 3 because it doesn't look like it has anything I don't like offhand. Anyways, it looks simple. Very nice looking. It's like chicken. I would imagine maybe turkey.
Okay.
Maybe turkey. Yeah, looks good. That looks like more of the healthy variety, healthy style pizza.
Okay.
Not bad.
I'm gonna give you a hint. So this is not any of the countries we covered before.
Okay.
And this is a European country. Which
is a European country?
Yeah.
France.
Close. This is German.
Okay. All right.
So this is what you're seeing is not chicken, not turkey. This is canned tuna.
No.
So this
Zero.
This is popular in Germany. They do canned tuna pizzas.
Is it like specifically canned as well?
Yeah, it's canned tuna. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would eat this. I like canned tuna, so I would eat this.
That looks okay. Nope.
Yeah. All right.
Nope.
But yeah, this is popular in Germany somehow.
Okay.
I'm fascinated by that. This is popular in Germany. Anyways, next one.
4.
Okay.
What is that? Looks like it got a little waffle design on it. What the?
So this is this is from one of the countries we covered before.
All right.
Coming up again.
It looks good. Is it like a breakfast pizza?
I don't know if it's eaten for breakfast, but that a good assumption because it has potatoes on it.
Oh, potatoes. I was saying breakfast just because of the waffle little, they got waffle cuts, not cuts, but indentations, I guess, on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's potato. That counts Ireland out. Ha! If the Irish are watching this, hope they're laughing. But we've covered this one before. Okay. Potatoes, some sausage. I see some type of sausage. I'm
gonna. You want a hint?
Give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Asian country.
Okay. Well, I think we only did one Asian country, so I'm gonna say Japan, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So this is part of Domino's Pizza there. I actually went to the Domino's website and I saw this. It's called the Mayo Jaga Pizza. And this is again a delicacy there. It's potato slices, pork sausage. On top of the tomato sauce, they put a mayo on there so that it boils over and it gets crispy like the potato.
No.
It sounds good.
I don't like mayo.
Hey, you wouldn't even taste it because it would be cooked.
Oh, I would taste it. I don't like mayo, dude. I mean, I would try it because it kind of does, but No, no, no. I love Japan, but Japan's weird. That's why I love Japan.
Alright, last one.
All right, what we got, man? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna say a 3 again. I'm giving a lot of 3s out. I know that. Looks like I see some truffles. I'm gonna go ahead and say Italy because this looks like super like authentic, like Neapolitan style pizza. Looks like some black truffle on it. Unless this is also, well, no, because that one has like gold flakes on it. The world's most expensive pizza. But I'm gonna say a 3. So I would try it, but I can probably be sure I would not like it because it looks like something I've seen and it's very fancy, probably super expensive. And so I would try it, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
So what?
I would have also thought this is Italian, but it's not.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he says from your people, this is Scottish. This is from Scotland.
What is wrong with my people?
It is haggis pizza. Do you know about haggis?
Mm-hmm.
This is haggis pizza.
Nope.
This is popular in Scotland, so.
I'm ashamed of my people.
You need to try haggis when you visit.
Nope. Nope.
So
I mean, I probably will.
that was it, folks. That you saw how Red dislikes a lot of them, but also likes a lot of
picky.
them. So,
Yeah, I'm pretty picky, man. I will say.
yeah, so
I'm
that's,
open, but I'm picky.
yeah, and that's not all the pizza around the world. In fact, when I was doing research for this, I could do like a whole thing on just Japan pizzas because they were
Right? Oh, yeah.
so many kinds.
For sure.
So,
Definitely agree there, man. Because I know Poland has zapiekanki, which is basically like a French bread style pizza, but they put ketchup on top. They top it off with ketchup, and very popular over there in Poland.
Yeah.
Shout out to Morgan for that little tidbit of information. But yeah. Oh man, you ain't been eating your pizza, dude. Are you not hungry?
no, I'm eating. Anything else you want to talk about? Sorry, I caught you while eating.
Well, not really, man. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, so give me a second.
I'm gonna eat my pizza while he's doing his thing.
So, some people know they have a pizza tattoo.
Ah,
Some people have not seen this pizza tattoo. It's on my
I
leg.
have not.
Yeah. So, here we go.
Oh damn,
Right?
that's cool. Wait, is that a skull on a pizza?
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
How old is that tattoo?
4
That
or 5 years, maybe.
it's maintained the color. You got it's a color.
It's really
like,
good.
Yeah.
It's done really good, man. I love it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh man.
I have expected the skull on the tattoo, but yeah, looks cool.
Right. So we're coming to the end of this, man. I think. So, because I gotta get through and edit all this stuff out and hopefully get it out to everybody today. So hopefully you are seeing this Sunday and not Monday. That's what the plan is. So I think, man, let's start wrapping this up. Again, huge shout out, huge thanks to Alvinos up there in Michigan and Doughboys as well over here in North Augusta. Another big shout to 88 for the soundtrack you're hearing in the background. A huge, absolutely big thanks as well to Sergio for the new logo. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, everybody. For the new logo. Absolutely badass. I want to know I know my show's small. I don't have a lot of like big follow. I don't even have 1,000 subs. So if there's enough people that reach out to me and say, hey, I would love to get a shirt with the logo, let me know. I got a number.
I'm your first customer.
Ish is number one. If enough people want one that justifies doing it, because again, I don't make money through doing this. This is for fun. I have my own family, and me and the wife are trying to have a kid of our own as well. So I don't have a lot of money I can spend on stuff like this. But if enough people want a shirt with the logo to justify the purchase of them, please let me know, and I'll try and get that started and working on that. So again, Doughboy, the Bose, I think how you pronounce your last name is Bozeman. That's how it looks anyways. The Bozeman family, thank you so very much for everything. Everyone at Doughboy's Pizzeria, everyone at Alvinos Pizzeria, Sergio for the logo, 88 for the soundtrack, and just everybody who watches this, thank you so much. Ish, again, without you, this would not have happened. I've said it before, I'll say it forever. I never would have thought to do a pizza episode, ever. So, biggest of all thanks, my brother from another motherland, Ishtiak. Absolutely love this. I'm full. I'm sure you're full. I got to get this thing edited, man. Is there anything else you would like to say?
I'm just encouraging everyone to watch this. Subscribe below if you're watching this on YouTube.
Please.
Red needs more subscribers, and tell your friends to subscribe. If you got like a second account as well, subscribe to that.
Right.
you do it all times. But you guys are going to see more exciting episodes from this Reddish segment. Hopefully we'll be able to get more sponsorships and more stuff going.
More stuff, more everything. So far this year's been great. It's a great start to this year. New logo. First sponsorship, which happens to be pizza, which on top of that happens to be my favorite local pizzeria. I mean, you can't really go wrong there. That's a great way to start the year off. And so with the Reddish segment, it's going to be me and Ish. If you have any suggestions you want us to cover, like our first one was diversity. This one is all pizza. So there's really no anything, just whatever. Like, hey, doesn't matter. We'll try and figure something out. But yeah, thanks again, everybody. And before we go, one last time, Doughboys in North Augusta, South Carolina, down here in the States. I'm sorry if you're seeing this sexy pizza and you live too far. I am sorry, I can't help that. But if you're in the area and you want some good ass pizza, the week of coming up, 19th through the 23rd, promo code RAMBLE. Say RAMBLE when either you call in for an order or you go to the restaurant for an order. Code word RAMBLE will get you 10% off your order. And every day throughout the year, if you're EMS, firefighter, military, first responder, all of that, you get 20% off regardless, all year round. So please go out and do that. And if you're watching this and you have your local spot, you don't want to see them go, order from them. Dude, that'd be so fucking cool if the comments are just loaded with, I just called my spot and ordered something from there. That would be fucking awesome. Dude, if you guys could do that, that would be cool as shit. Support your local people. Everybody's hurting right now. It sucks to see some of them go. Some of them have. But if we can, let's try and keep the ones that we like up and running, whatever, what have you. I don't know. I'm rambling. That's what I do. It's the name of the show, and it's my show. I can do what I want. So, Ish, as always, absolutely love you, dude. You're the best. Everyone else who's watching, love you all too. Everyone, man, have a badass day. Kick ass Nick this coming week or whenever you fucking see this shit. I don't know. I don't care. Just be good to each other. Just be good. I don't know.
All
Yeah.
right. Thanks, Fred. Thanks,
All
everybody.
right, everybody. Y'all take care.